What's up?
Hi! Okay, so we have a special one today. I've been wanting to do this for a while, so as you can see on our amazing board, we are going to be reacting to Am I the Asshole posts on Reddit. Because, I wanted to do it. And I've got a couple. I haven't read any of them, just so you know. I haven't read a single one. I just saw the post. I saw like the question, and I was just like, "Ooh, okay." And they relate to relationships.
I just want y'all to know, I don't know what I'm getting myself into.
He doesn't know what it is.
I've never seen a video on these.
Really? Like at all?
No.
Oh, you're in for a treat.
When you told me about it though, I was just like, you know what, it sounds cool. I'm down.
Yeah. It's
so
fun.
and it's almost like a challenge for me because I like to listen and dive into other people's stories.
Some of them are wild. Like wild.
We about to see.
I hope I got some good ones. I hope so. We'll find out. Oh, by the way, I'm Whitney. This is
Thomas.
There you go. Been married for about 7 years.
Going on it.
And then
end of the
together
year.
for 8. Yeah.
Yep.
And we give relationship advice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take it or leave it.
Or throw it out the window. Who cares?
Who cares?
All
Nobody
right.
cares.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Let me clear my my voice, cause we about to dive in. All right.
So what we got?
You're gonna laugh for the first one.
All right, I'm excited.
Am I the asshole for not getting my wife anything on Mother's Day?
I mean, I was that asshole.
So yeah, we're about to find out. Okay, so I, 34 male, did not buy or get anything for my wife on Mother's Day. And let me explain why. My wife and her friend planned a trip to the beach for 4 days, which fell on Mother's Day. So I thought to myself, since I'm watching the kids while she's gone, that would count as a gift.
Yeah.
She shouldn't be here to celebrate that day and would get home that night on Mother's Day. She gets home and realizes that I didn't do anything for her, and later tells me that she is upset and message was received loud and clear. I tried to explain my reasoning and thought process, but she didn't agree. So, am I the asshole? But there's an edit. I worded this badly and not enough background. Instead of watching, I should have said taking care of the house and kids. Her going to the beach is what I thought she wanted to do for Mother's Day. And me taking care of everything was enough because we pretty much split everything 50-50. She cooks more and I clean more. She wasn't expecting gifts, but acknowledgement of her is what she was looking for. But again, her being gone that day, I thought that it didn't mean that much and wasn't expecting anything. She didn't speak to me for 4 days after I apologized. Eventually, we talked it out and admitted my mistakes for not
4 days.
Yeah, for not communicating with her. I want to thank all of the people that gave advice in actual conversations. All right. Cool.
Okay, so that's a typical man. A man will think very basic and not very logical. They'll be like, you know what? She's gonna go out and have fun.
Yeah, that's her gift.
That's
I'm
a good
like
gift.
staying home and I'm watching the kids.
Yeah, I would have done the same damn thing.
Yeah.
But the whole
not talking to 4 days
for 4 days and
that's
come on,
much.
that's.
And then also the fact that he was just like, I said I'm sorry.
It's not even that big of a deal.
No, it's not.
It really
isn't.
Okay,
I know that for some women it is, though.
You know what? I will say this. We are thankful for Mother's Day. We are. I'm very thankful for Mother's Day. My wife busts her butt taking care of the kids. I'm very thankful on that day. If you did not have plans to go out and do something with your best friend, I'm going to get you something. Whether it's... I'm just saying thank you for being a mother.
Yeah, but if I planned like a trip and I'm going out and doing something,
heck yeah, that's a
like
dope,
that's
better
that's
than,
a great Mother's Day
Would you
gift.
rather have flowers and some chocolate, or would you rather go out to a beach trip and hang out with your girlfriend?
Shit, if
that's
I
a
could,
good gift.
If only I could, that'd be so nice.
Heck
I miss
yeah.
my best friends.
I mean, okay, the real question is
Oh,
he paid for some of it? Did he pay for like some of it for her to go out?
Uh,
Or was it just like, hey, I'm going out with my girlfriend on Mother's Day, and I mean,
no, it just says that she went out with a trip with her girls for 4 days. 4 days. Not just a weekend, for 4 days.
4 days.
I know. That sounds nice.
And she came
at the
back
beach,
after
and
4 days.
She came back on Mother's Day. So she expected, because it was that day that she came back.
That's like,
It's like you
that's like,
already
that's
had
like,
your nice
that's
gift,
like,
and
you
you
know
watched
what? Let's
the
celebrate
kids
my
and
birthday
everything. That's
early.
nice.
That's like, let's celebrate my birthday early because I can work on that
And
day.
then when I come back,
And then
it's my birthday.
It's my birthday though. Like,
Where's my
we
presents?
celebrated early. Like, that was the celebration. Like, you can't have 2 birthdays. Chill.
Yeah, that and you know what's sad though
Chill.
is that on the post it literally, because it will tell, like, people
It
will
tells
comment
you who you're getting
rather.
into.
So it tells, basically people go on the Reddit and they
Mm-hmm.
answer if you're the asshole or not, and people determine that he was the asshole in that scenario.
How?
I don't know. That's why I was kind of surprised. I was like,
How?
oh, I was ready for, some spicy details, but I was just like, he's not the asshole. Like,
Nah, I'm
no.
sorry. Reddit, you're wrong. He's not the
Yeah,
asshole.
Come on, you guys.
Come on. And then not
was-
talking to him for 4 days. How childish
That's
do you have to
childish.
be?
It really is.
Let me play the quiet game
Let
and
me
not talk
play
to
the
you.
quiet game.
Pathetic.
Even when he apologized, he's just like, "Hey, I'm sorry." Like,
If you guys are struggling through issues, don't play in this stupid
quiet game.
quiet game.
Don't
It's
play the
stupid.
quiet game. Quiet game wins
Yeah, you
stupid
can-
prizes.
Yes, you can be angry,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just like, let's think of it on a different level. You shake a can of soda, right? That's your anger, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to open it right then and there because what's going to happen? It's going to explode everywhere.
Yeah.
And you might say something that you might regret.
That's a good analogy. Yeah.
So if you
Sometimes
let
you
it
need
sit,
to have
you
a
let it
break to
sit.
cool off.
Yeah, but 4 days, come on.
No, yeah,
4
4 days is too much.
That's ridiculous.
Go. So what he just says, that's a great analogy. It's like your anger is like shaking a can of soda. If you open it right then and there, you're going to end up saying something that you regret.
Yeah.
So don't do that.
Cool off for a
Cool
little
off,
bit.
go for a walk. Some
Yeah.
people need to take a walk. Some people need to just go in the different room and just chill for a second.
Don't leave your partner hanging for 4 days.
Yeah,
That's
don't.
stupid.
That's just mean.
I would say never ever end the day on bad terms.
Yeah.
At least work through it before
Don't go to bed angry.
you go to bed. Yeah.
Don't go to bed angry. Make up before you go to bed,
just
at least.
Mother's
at the very
Day.
least.
Okay.
Don't say it's just Mother's Day, though.
Let's
Don't,
listen.
wait, backtrack. You can't just say it's just Mother's Day, because it's a hard job, and we
Yeah,
deserve
it
a little
is.
bit of
I'm just saying.
appreciation,
I don't
so-
think it's worth muting somebody for
It
4
isn't.
days because you let your spouse go out on a 4-day vacation.
Like, she got the nicest Mother's Day gift ever.
When was the last time you went out with your friend?
At my 21st birthday, so it was years.
That was
years ago.
6 years ago.
6 years ago.
You lucky girl.
Yeah,
So,
you lucky. Be thankful the fact that you got 4 days away from your kids.
We need a button that says next.
Next. Okay. All right, you ready for the next one?
Yes, I'm ready.
That poor guy. You are not the asshole, sir. You are
You're not the asshole.
Okay.
She's the asshole for muting you for 4 days and
Yes,
not working
I
it
agree.
out.
Okay. Next one. You ready?
You could have done better, just a little bit, but I mean, I feel like you did a good job. You got the typical man thought process.
Just do the whole, like, if you want to get the bare minimum,
That's
just
my thought process.
make a card. You don't have to go out and buy stuff. Just make a card or
fold piece of paper.
fold a piece of paper.
Say I love you, on it.
so much.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, and then just call it a day, and then boom, you
Maybe
did the
clean the
bare
house.
minimum.
Yeah.
So that's just doing the bare minimum. You don't got to do all that. Just be like, yo, happy Mother's Day.
That bothers
How'd you enjoy
me.
your trip?
4 days of being muted. The lobby is muted for 4 days. That's jacked up.
That makes me mad too. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Do you want to read this one?
No, you read it.
Okay. Am I the I'm already messed it up. I've been drinking, so this is bad.
I'll read the next one.
No, I got it. Am I the asshole for telling my wife I'm tired of raising a kid that is not mine? Ooh, spicy. I, 31 male, am married to my wife, Amber, 30 female. We have a daughter, Emma, who's 7. The problem is that my wife's best friend, Jennifer, 30 female, has a daughter.
This sounds too sus, these names.
Oh, really? Well, no. Of course, they're going to have fake names.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, most people post fake names. Yeah, so these are some generic fake ass names like Amber, Jennifer, Emma. Yeah. Has a daughter as well, and her name is Harper, and she's also 7 years old. Well, Harper's dad is a lazy sack of crap and refuses to do anything with his daughter. He is the type of guy that brags about how he never changed a diaper. I hate those types. I'm sorry, but if you're bragging about like the fact that I've never changed a diaper before, haha, like that's not a brag. That's like, are you a father? Like, do you do anything?
That's a POS.
Yeah, POS. Well, yeah, you got it right there. Jennifer and Harper are usually at Amber in my house on the weekends because Harper's dad is drinking and watching sports all weekend. On Saturdays, I normally speed all day? On Saturdays, I normally speed all day with my daughter because I don't see her as... Oh, spend. He forgot the end. I'm not retarded. I promise. I mean, that's a bad word. I'm not...
How dare thee.
I'm sorry.
Shame.
Shame. Ding. We need to get a shame bell.
Ding.
Ding. Yes.
Shame.
Shame. Ding. I want a shame bell. If anybody wants to send us a shame bell, that'd be nice. All right. So, sorry. Let me get back to the story. On Saturdays, I normally spend all day with my daughter because I don't see her as much as I want to during the week. However, with Harper being there every Saturday, anything I do with Emma, I have to do with Harper. Take Emma to the zoo. It's Emma, Harper, and I. Taught them both how to ride a bike. Take them to dance class, take them both to kids salon, and so on. Mother's Day was the last straw. I took them both to dance class Saturday morning. Amber and I pay for both dance classes because deadbeat won't. Damn. On the way home, Emma asked if we could stop to get something for Mom for Mother's Day. I said sure, but then it ended up I had to buy something for Harper to her mom as well. So she was just like, can I get something for my mom? But he ended up having to pay for it. And it's not his kid.
Okay, so yeah, I was getting a little lost in this story.
Okay.
There's a lot going on. So,
I know,
okay.
there's a lot going on. So that's why I had to reiterate what he was doing.
2 young 30-year-olds.
So him and his wife is Amber. Okay. So Amber is his wife. Emma is his kid. But Harper is his kid. No, it's his friend's kid. So my wife's best friend Jennifer. So my wife's best friend's kid.
Okay.
But Jennifer's got a deadbeat.
So his wife's
hubby.
Best friend has a deadbeat hubby.
Yeah.
So are they? Is it like a baby mama or a baby daddy, and they're not married?
No, they're married. They're together. Okay. It's just a deadbeat dad.
And he brags about how he doesn't change diapers. He's just a deadbeat dad.
So basically, up to the story is that he's been doing everything with this kid, not his kid. And
okay, so he's been pretty much raising another person's kid.
Basically. So now Harper wants to go get a
Mother's Day gift for
her mom. He's got to pay for it because,
yeah,
nobody else is forking up the money.
So now he's got practically...
You caught up?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sorry, our ADHD... We have to get back on track.
And I gotta analyze the story, yeah.
It's okay. All right, so let's get something for Moms for Mother's Day. I said sure, but then ended up I had to buy something for Harper to her mom as well. On the way home, I just kept thinking, why am I buying someone else's wife a Mother's Day gift? That's his job. A few days later, because I did not want to ruin Mother's Day, I told my wife that I am tired of raising Harper. Her real father needs to step up. I am tired of it, and taking away time to spend with my daughter Emma, it's no go. Yeah, his grammar is horrible in this. She said that Jennifer is her best friend and we need to be there for Harper. Now she is not speaking to me and sleeping in the guest bedroom. So am I the asshole? No, sir, you are not the asshole.
Wait.
What is with
okay,
women
hold
so
on.
now his wife is not talking to him and sleeping in a separate bedroom because he said, I don't want to raise somebody else's kid.
You kind of I felt like you kind of put me in some weird spots when it came to the neighbor girl coming over.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And she's just a neighbor girl. She's not my
Well,
kid.
the reason why I felt so strongly about her is because she reminded me a lot of myself, and I felt bad for her
So now
because
take yourself out of your shoes.
I know, take myself out of my
and
shoes,
put yourself
put
into
myself
that
into
woman's
hers.
shoes who has a best friend who has a kid.
Best friend's kid.
And
yes, I would feel some type. Okay. All right. You caught me. Okay. I would feel some type of way because let's just say like Jessie, for example. She's my best friend that I've had since high school. And
now I'm raising her kids.
Now her kids, practically raising them. Let's just say Ronnie sucks.
Let's just say that's an example.
We love you, Ronnie. You're the best. But let's just say that you suck in this scenario.
We're just saying it's an example. I'm taking care of Ronnie's kids.
Yeah, but I would feel some type of way because it's my best friend's kids.
So is he the asshole?
No. He has the right to feel that way.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, you know how when it came to that neighborhood girl, like, I felt some type of way at first, but then I had to be like, you know what, you're right. Like, that's not our kid. And also, like...
There's got to be those boundaries.
There has to. You were right. And I told you were right. Like, there needs to be boundaries set because she was coming over every single day and, like, always...
Walking
like,
in the house.
Just walking in.
Opening
and I'm
the
just
fridge.
Like, yeah.
Grabbing a drink. Like, who are you?
Like, you don't live here, ma'am.
Dang, I gotta earn more money. This ain't enough.
So just like that situation, when you told me that, you're just like, hey, we need to set boundaries with this kid because, I don't mind her coming over every once in a while, but when we're feeding her, having dinner with her, having her over all the time, it's like we're basically taking care of her. Yeah. And that's when I was just like, you know what, you're right. It's not our kid. We need to not do that. And then also to come to find out that, her mom didn't know that she was spending a lot of time over at my house. And I'm just like, I don't want to go to jail.
Yeah.
Like, I was driving you to school, kid. If your mom would have saw me driving you to school, because I would pass her work every single day. If she would have saw me driving you, she could have called the cops saying that I kidnapped you.
Kidnapped my kid.
So I told her that. I was just like, girl, you could have got me into some big trouble because I asked you if your mom was okay with it. But I didn't personally know her mom, so like I couldn't just like
kids will lie.
Yeah.
Okay, so back into the scenario.
Yeah.
He's not the asshole.
No, he is not.
But for the wife for him to express his feelings, I think it just depends on how he expressed his feelings.
Probably.
How he expressed himself and his thought. Like, hey, I get it. You're best friends with her. I get it. You're best friends with her. But you have to remember at the end of the day. Oh.
So if you go back and you read what he said.
Again,
a few days later, because I did not want to ruin Mother's Day, I told my wife that I am tired of raising Harper and her real father needs to step up. I'm tired of it taking time away. So the way that he describes it, meaning like I feel like he kind of snapped and was just like, yo, like I'm not taking care of this kid. This is not my kid. Yeah. So he probably did it in not the best way.
He probably didn't do the best way, but he probably because he's kind of frustrated with it and he's been thinking about it.
He's been sitting on it for a while.
He's been sitting on it for a while.
And he didn't ruin Mother's Day. Honestly, he could have done it on Mother's Day. He could have done it
on Mother's Day and
he's like, I am buying your mom a gift.
At least he's got good timing.
Yeah.
I will say this. You're probably the asshole for the way you went out about it, but
maybe we don't know.
We're just assuming. But I'm just going to say that you're not the asshole.
Yeah.
I'm going to say your wife's the asshole for not like listening to you and understanding your opinion.
Yeah.
And maybe talking about it or compromising some things. Instead, you push him out on the couch and make him sleep in the doghouse. No.
She's sleeping in the guest bedroom.
Oh, so
like
at least she pushed herself out.
But still, like, I'm sorry, but I don't get the pettiness of petty. Like
you sleep on the couch.
The whole, like, okay, that always bothered me. That was like a normal thing. It's just like, oh, he's in the doghouse, so he's gonna be sleeping on the couch. Like, I never got that. I never understood like why that was a thing. I'm just like, you guys are being so petty that you're making them sleep in
It's stupid.
another room. Like, you can't just
Can't work it out right now.
you can't work it out right now. Like, you're gonna make them sleep on the couch. Like, I don't know. I don't like that.
Work it out.
Work it out.
Work it out.
Don't go to sleep angry, and don't make your significant other sleep on another. No, don't do that.
But I'm mad.
I'm upset, and I'm gonna throw a little tantrum.
I'm mad. And I don't like my husband. He makes me mad.
So I'm gonna ignore the
Who cares?
shit out of him, and I'm gonna sleep in the separate
She makes
bed.
me mad too, but I love her. And I forgive you because I love you unconditionally. If you love somebody, if you truly love someone, you'll forgive them.
Just talk it out.
Just talk it out.
Jeez Louise. Just like,
Don't play some stupid
go
childish
sit on the
petty
couch
game.
and I'm mad. So imagine a 2-year-old.
press the next
That's
button.
that's what it reminds me of.
A 2-year-old, yeah.
It reminds me of a 2-year-old throwing
I'm
a tantrum,
mad.
like, I'm mad, and I'm gonna go over here, and I'm mad, and you know I'm mad, because I'm letting you know I'm mad, and like, you're just sitting on the couch pouting away, and you're just like, okay, I'll be here when you're done. When you calm down, you can come and talk to me, but like, you're mad, so like, all I'm thinking about is Ezra right now. I'm mad. I'm mad. And he'll go sit and sulk in a corner, and we're just like, do you want to talk about it? No, I'm mad. I'm like, all right. you feel your feelings, brah.
Yeah.
When you're done, come and talk to me. Cause
Sure
like,
enough, like 10 minutes later, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I love you.
I love you.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
At least he's learning.
Yeah.
He's gotten a lot better at it. All right. Next. Shame.
I just yawn. I keep yawning.
No yawning. Wake up.
Let me get some of that.
Take it.
Is this that plum?
Yes. Plum delicious. I am drinking what? Soju? Yeah. It's alcohol. Yeah, it does. It is straight alcohol. Like, you taste the alcohol. Kind of. Soju, you're not really supposed to taste it, but you taste it. You can taste it. All right, you ready?
Sharpened my mind.
Good. You want more?
No.
By the end of the stream, hey, you guys, you're not the asshole.
I'm done.
I'm done, and we're all assholes, you know?
Yeah. I don't want to get schwasty on the podcast.
I want you to. This is supposed to be a fun podcast. We're dressed down today. You know, you're in sweatpants. I'm in yoga pants. We're dressed down.
We're dressed down.
Take another sip, sir.
Read another story.
I won't read another story until you take another sip.
I'll take another sip.
I got the phone, so I have the leverage. Hee 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 hee. Oh, the piggy. Nice little sips. Yes, sir. All right. You ready?
Delicioso.
Delicioso. All right. Am I the asshole for correcting my wife's grammar? You ready?
We got a grammar.
Grammar Nazi.
I didn't want to say that word.
Oh, I'm going to say it. Grammar Nazi.
Oh,
That's what it's called.
I know, but I hate that word.
Nazi.
Stop. Excuse her, y'all. Bad word. I don't know why. I just hate that word.
Nazi?
It's so evil that I hate the word. I don't even want to think of the word.
Okay.
Next.
No, okay, fine. Need some input on this one. My wife is upset with me about always correcting her grammar. For example, we are watching The Office. Wife, I bet they'll be making money off of this show for the rest of their life. Me. Lives. Lives? Oh, lives. See, my grammar's horrible. So the rest of their life. And then I said, and then he replies, lives. Okay, so plural. Okay, that pissed me off. They're like, all right, cool. Thanks, man. She got angry and then cried and then said I correct her grammar a lot and she finds it condescending and rude and that I am treating her like a child. I didn't see it that way and feel that it isn't really out of the norm to correct someone you're close with, especially when it's such a basic mistake. Also, she is a 4th grade teacher, and so it's kind of her job to teach others proper grammar. So am I the asshole for being a grammar Nazi? He even used it! Ha 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 ha.
Okay,
Nazi.
so...
Should I just keep my mouth shut? Thanks for advice.
Okay. She's a 4th grade teacher.
Okay. So you don't think he's an asshole? Imagine that any time that you ever go to talk to me, I correct what you say. I correct your grammar a lot.
I mean, I honestly
to me, after a while, it would get on my fucking nerves.
I was going to say, after a while, it would.
So she says that he does it a lot and it's condescending.
What?
Condescending is like...
No, I'm trying to say, why is it condescending?
So, like, when someone's... She feels like he's talking to her like a kid. So it's just like, lives. Like, you know how what Iris, when she messes up her sentences and stuff, and we're just like, it's this, and we correct her and try to help her, but she's still a kid. Yeah. So that's why we do that to her, is because we're trying to teach her now while she's young. So if I'm watching The Office and I'm just like, man, they're going to be set for the rest of their life. Like, I don't need you to let me know that it's the rest of their lives, honey. Like, I'm just like, okay. That's not what I was trying to say.
I'm trying to think of a way to make it sound better. Okay. So,
well, that was the example he gave. So
no, I know. So, yeah, he's kind of an asshole. But I would say...
I just know that it could get annoying.
I was going to say maybe if he's... Let's just say she doesn't speak English. Her primary language isn't English. Let's just say her primary language is Spanish. And she's trying to learn English. And he corrects her to help her learn. That, totally different story. Yeah. But because... Baby cheeses. But because...
From Modern Family? I ordered a box of baby cheeses.
Because if English is her primary language and English is his primary language and he's always correcting her and she is a teacher, she is educated, but we make mistakes.
But she's a 4th... Here's the thing is that
sometimes I slur my words and it's just like, I said that. Wow, I actually did say that out loud, but I meant it a different way.
Yeah, but there's a difference between normal conversation that we go back and forth versus me making a... Like, okay, if you were to text me... Okay.
Yeah.
For example, if you were to text me something, you would text me in a completely different way than you would your boss.
Yes, 100%.
Just like I would talk to you in a certain way, but if I'm talking to somebody who's like above me or professional, or like this is a professional scenario, I would speak a little bit more clearly and I would use more elaborate words.
I'm just trying to figure out why she said condescending.
Condescending. I get what she means.
What is?
So I don't understand why you don't get it.
I just don't. Maybe I'm thinking condescending is something else.
What do you think condescending is?
It's like, hey, I won't correct your grammar, but then you go and correct your grammar.
No, that's being a hypocrite, or being hypocritical, being like, oh, I'm not going to do it, and then go turn around and do it. Condescending is when you make someone feel lesser than. So, like, go ahead and look it up. It's when you make someone feel lesser than. So, like, let's just say
Have I been using this word wrong my whole life?
Apparently. So when you're being condescending to somebody, it's just like you make them feel lesser of a person. You put them down in some type of way. So you've been using the word wrong. Are you just now learning what condescending means? That's why I asked you, like, do you know what condescending means?
Wow. No, I don't want virus and threat protection. Showing or characterized by a patronizing or superior attitude towards others.
Yeah. What did you think it meant?
That's exactly what I told you. I thought condescending was like when you say, hey, I'll take the trash out, but then you don't take the trash out.
No, that's not what condescending means.
Or it's like saying, hey, I won't call you names, but then
shut up.
Ready to choose a backup option? No, I'm not. I thought, like, if I told you, hey, you know, I'll stop calling you names, and then I keep calling you names.
No, that's just, you know, going back on what you were saying. Like, the condescending is when, like, you
I'm stupid, y'all.
You're not stupid, baby.
Well, I'm glad you're not a Nazi grammar.
You're a grammar Nazi.
Wait, did I say that backwards?
Yes! Which made it 10,000 times better. At least I'm not a Nazi grammar.
Oh, man, I'm stupid.
That was great.
Sorry.
No, that was wonderful.
So, yeah, he's an asshole.
Okay, I'm glad we
figured that one out.
We figured that one out. That was great. Okay.
I guess I found out that I'm special. And I would get corrected all the time. I love you.
I love you too.
All right.
I love it when you mess up stuff because I find it really funny.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
All right. Next one. Ready?
I was going to say I mess up too.
Yeah, we all mess up.
Everyone just saw.
I'm not.
I definitely do mess up.
Nazi grammar?
Oh, man.
My cheeks hurt now.
Yeah, mine was hurting a little bit.
Okay.
Next.
Okay. Am I the asshole for kind of missing my wife's birthday? Your face said it all. Like, oh. Oof. All right. This is a short one, so it's not too long.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he just missed her birthday.
Okay. I, 32 male, have been married to B, 30 female, for about 4 years. Her 30th. Oh, her 30th.
Oh, that's a special birthday.
Oh, no. That's a special one.
Okay, before you continue, I'm sorry. You're an asshole.
This is the 30th, man.
It's a good.
That's a
stepping stone.
That's a stepping stone. That's a pretty
30 years.
Yeah.
How you fuck that up,
like,
bro?
You're out of your 20s. That is the mark where you're just like out of your 20s into your 30s. Like, you kind of officially an adult now.
You messed up. 30.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Oof. I don't know. I don't think there's any way.
There's no coming back from that. It's the 30th birthday, man.
All right.
All right. Her 30th birthday fell on a Saturday.
On a Saturday?
Yeah.
It's the weekend.
Okay,
right,
hold on. Let me keep reading. Her friends threw a small party for her that night. Since we weren't due to arrive at the party until later in the evening, I decided to go golf. He decided to go golf. My wife seemed a bit irritated when I told her I was leaving, but she didn't say anything or ask me not to. It was a bit crowded at the course, so the game took a bit long. I got home a little less than an hour before we were due to leave. I was a bit rushed on getting ready. My wife was upset with me because she spent the entire day alone and told me that I did not care much about her. If she would have asked, I would have stayed. Bitch! It's her birthday, her 30th birthday, and you're just like, I'm gonna go golf today.
She could have told me to stay.
She could have told me to stay. This is where freaking, like, you're just, sometimes men does stupid crap, and you're just like,
what brain cells? What? Where's,
like, oh, she should have asked, she should have told me. That's like common sense. It's her birthday, it's her 30th birthday, and she could have asked me to stay? Really? Really?
What? What?
You're an asshole, dude. You are an asshole.
I hope everybody agreed you're the asshole.
They've deemed him an asshole.
There should be worse than asshole.
You are a major
You're
asshole.
the dingleberry on the butt crack.
Yeah, that's kind of messed up. To go golf. To golf.
Typical.
Say it.
I don't want to say
it.
typical middle class
Bitches.
dude.
White dude.
Boy. That's not
Boy.
even. That's not a
Yeah.
man. That's a boy. You put a game of golf over your wife.
Yeah.
How dare you? Shame on you.
Shame.
30. The birthday comes once in a lifetime.
Yeah.
30.
That's a special one.
That's a special one.
Yeah.
Man.
That's a special birthday. Like,
You're
honestly,
leaving
even
the
if
you're
it wasn't
leaving
the
you're
30th
leaving
birthday.
20s. You're leaving
Yeah.
20s of being young and dumb,
Yeah.
and you're entering the next, generation of 30s, whatever you want to call it. Asshole.
You're
That's
so mad
stupid.
about that.
That's
He
stupid.
recently had his 30th
That's
birthday, and we
stupid.
went
It's special. It's
big.
We're going big on yours.
Oh, hell yeah.
And that morning, you're going to be served like a servant. I ain't leaving
Servant?
you. I'm gonna take care of you.
I'm going to be a servant
No,
on my
I
birthday. You're going to be served
I'm
like
gonna
a servant.
I'm gonna be your servant.
You're going to be my servant.
You're
Okay,
gonna
cool.
have the best day.
I better, because
from
I gave you a hella good.
From midnight to
30th birthday.
midnight. I will be
Party,
fanning
party.
you. I will be.
Speaking of fan, can you turn that on?
I'll be. Oh yeah.
I am burning
I'll
up.
be stuffing donuts in your mouth.
Mm.
You will have.
It's got to be that Krispy Kreme.
Whatever your
hot
heart
off the belt.
dreams and desires.
The 30th birthday is going to be
That's a special
rockin'.
day.
Yeah. It's great. So, yeah, you're an asshole, dude.
Yeah.
Don't do that. And, like, even if it wasn't the 30th birthday, it's still your wife's birthday.
Yeah.
Like,
Next.
fucking went golfing.
2, 3,
I don't know why she's mad at me. She should have asked me to stay. Like,
Stupid.
you're retarded, man. That's a bad word. Shame. Shame.
I'm not gonna lie. I used it too.
I know, but I'm
Shame.
trying to tell myself, don't do that and don't say that word.
Stupid.
I apologize.
Stupid. Stupido.
Stupid. Have you ever been called that?
What?
Like, not stupid, but stupid. Like, somebody put some emphasis in it. It hurts a lot
Yeah,
more.
when I was a kid.
You stupid. Like, oh, damn. I guess I'm stupid. Stupid. All right, sorry.
Extra stupid.
Stupid.
You so stupid. Your mom's stupid. Like, okay, bro, chill.
Remember the you mama jokes?
Yeah.
Every time Iris says something, I've trained my daughter to where if she says something, I'm just like, your mama. I've trained her to be like, you are my mom. Because I just wanted that smart assery to come from her. Okay. Whew. I am burning up. Oh, you can read the next one because it's a long one and I don't feel like reading it. Nice. So it's this and then swipe over to the.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah. You get going, sir.
All right. Hopefully my.
I get to relax now. Yay.
Hopefully my Nazi grammar doesn't come out.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Should I read the bold top?
Yes, that's what you start
Okay.
with. Am I the asshole?
Oh, okay. That's what
Yeah,
that means.
that's what it means. Yeah.
Am I the asshole for refusing to help my wife and her friend anymore over what my wife calls a miscommunication? Okay, I got stuff for this one because this one. Let's go. Fake names. My wife Emily has a longtime friend, Leslie, who has recently become a single mother. Leslie does not have a working vehicle at the moment and is working 2 jobs. So Emily took it upon herself to help Leslie out as much as she can. Emily had started asking me to help as well in driving Leslie and her kids around, taking them to school, appointments, taking Leslie to the grocery store, etc., whenever Emily or someone else couldn't. I agreed since it made my wife happy, and I understand the kind of situation Leslie is in. Helping has turned into Emily inviting Leslie and her kids over often, or organizing trips that they would like, such as camping or fishing. A few times, my wife was unable to attend those get-togethers she organized due to work and insisted that they still take place, leaving me to entertain Leslie and her kids on my own.
That's not
That's
kind of
weird.
like involved, like infiltrating boundaries at that point.
Since
All right, go on.
since I've known of Leslie my entire relationship with my wife, I didn't think too much about this. The times that it has been me left with her or sent in Emily's stead to shuttle Leslie around, I've made normal small talk with her and her kids. Recently, Leslie's kids were going to be away for a weekend, so Emily wanted to have Leslie over for dinner and some movies. She asked me to text Leslie to ask her over, and when I did, Leslie replied with, "Just as friends, right? I'm not interested in being anyone's girlfriend."
Excuse me, ma'am? Excuse me?
I thought that response was out of left field, so I asked her why she'd even say that. And her response was pretty much, no guy would be asking. Okay, hold on. I have to find where where it goes back.
Oh yeah, because I took screenshots, you guys. So he's gotta.
No guy would be
Okay.
asking me and my kids how we're doing or helping me out unless he wanted something in return. I told Leslie it wasn't anything like that and then showed my wife the conversation and informed her I would be stepping back from helping her with anything involving Leslie and to leave me out of any future plans. I also offered to show her the rest of my phone and anything else. So he's being
Good. He's coming up front.
he's
Like
coming
he's
up
just
front.
like,
Like, he's
yo,
just like,
she
yo.
accused me of this, and look, you can have my phone, you can check, you can look.
Emily
Like,
believed me, but she still talked to Leslie about it to see what had given her that impression, and accordingly, she gave Emily the same answer. A few days later, Leslie apologized to Emily and told her that her emotions and mine were just all over because of a down day. That's fine, but I'm still not willing to help her or my wife out anymore as I had been because I don't want any repeats or accusations hurled at me when I was
Yeah.
helping as my wife asked. Emily thinks I'm overreacting and should just brush it off because it was just a silly miscommunication she had on a bad day. Am I the asshole?
no, sir, you are not.
Additional information.
Oh, okay, give me
So
more.
additional info. The text I sent Leslie about the night was, Emily wants to know if you'd like to come over for dinner and some movies on Saturday. That's why her response was so out of left field. I sent the text because Emily was busy on her phone and wanted to know ASAP so we could make our weekend plans. Edit. Thanks for all the comments and different perspectives. I'll talk to Emily tonight when we get home about the over helping and what to do.
You don't have to
going
read all
forward.
that. That's the extra stuff.
Okay, so
Go ahead.
I was
Go
just
ahead.
trying to lock the phone and I took a screenshot.
Oh, cool.
Your phone does not lock.
Just give it to me.
Okay.
Something else I can help with?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to say that dude is not an asshole.
No, he's not.
He is more of a man than
Yeah.
most dudes out there.
Oh yeah.
For stepping forward and proving, saying, look, this is not what it seems like. You wanted me to help her.
Yeah.
You've been stepping away because you're busy with work and with whatever. I'm helping her out because you want me to. I'm doing what you want. And I've known her since we've known each other. I'm just a nice person. I'm just helping them out.
Yeah.
And then they have the audacity to sit here and be like, oh, you're catching feelings? Like, bro, what? Chill.
And
No.
it was the fact that he even said the text was just like, hey, do you want to come over and do movies with me and my wife? How did that text sound? Oh, I want you to come on over and, get freaky dicky. Like, no.
Okay, so this
And
is
her excuse is what pisses me off. I was just having a bad day.
a bad day.
No, you were trying to
That's women.
start
Women
some crap.
Women can literally blame anything on anything and get away with it.
But she ain't.
I'm not trying to be sexist. I promised. I'm not.
That makes me mad because I'm just like, you're really going to chuck it off to be like, oh, I was having a bad day. Bitch.
I'm going to say
no.
they definitely need boundaries.
Hell yeah. No,
They
that.
definitely need boundaries.
I'm sorry, but if this is about you, Emily, and your friend Leslie, you better cut that friend out because I'm sorry, but that's a red flag. That is a big old red flag. If
But-
any of my friends did that to you, I would immediately be like, we ain't friends no more. Because apparently
But
you got some problems.
They just needed to have boundaries
From the
begin
get-go.
with,
Yeah.
to
Like,
begin
don't.
with.
You
can help people out. You can help people out.
But your
when
house is your home.
Your house is your home.
It's your sanction. Keep it you, your partner, your kids. That's it.
You can have guests come over once in
Yeah.
a blue moon and spend the night one night, but then that's it. Like don't let them
Don't
live
have people
with
live
you.
basically with you.
unless
It's just asking for trouble.
or unless you're single and you're living with a bunch of friends. That's different.
Well, that's different. I'm talking about
But if you
married couple and their children. There should not be any other outside source coming into your home, living with you, going on. Even I know that this even sounds bad, but I'm going to say it. Even letting your parents live with you can be a big problem. Letting your parents infiltrate your home constantly. Like, I love my parents to death, but guess what? I'm sorry, mama, you gotta stay your butt over there where you ain't living in my house.
It's just
Because it's just
boundaries.
Boundaries. You need them. You need boundaries.
100%.
My mom's going through it right now because my grandma and my grandpa come over so much. There is no boundaries, so she deals with a lot of crap.
I was hoping you wouldn't say grandma.
Oh no, I'm gonna say it.
When isn't it, grandma?
It's always grandma. It's always grandma. Yo, if, you know what? We're gonna have one video where I just talk about my grandma the entire time. I do not care. My grandma is something else, y'all. But we won't get into that. I'll wait until they're dead. You know.
Next story.
When they kick the bucket, I'll talk about them. Just, you know.
That's so harsh. You're so harsh.
You know what? With their
love
sense
my
of humor,
family.
they might actually like it. Who knows?
I love my family dearly.
I know. You have a great family. I'm sorry that mine's, all over the place. I can't help that. All right. Moving on. Am I the asshole for wanting a week's vacation alone away from my partner and children? All right. Your face was like, okay. Me, 32 female. So this is a woman saying this, not a man. You assumed it was a man, didn't you?
I did.
You did. You're just like, one man wants time away from his. See, this is where it's just like.
Interesting.
Yeah, interesting.
All right.
That a female wants to have distance. Yeah, so me, 32 female, and my partner, 37 male, are in a disagreement. He thinks I'm selfish for considering this. I don't think I am. He suggested I post it here to see what all of you say. We have been together for 12 years. My partner has 2 responsibilities in terms of the house. He walks the dogs in the morning, and he goes to work full time from 8 to 6. More often than not, he falls asleep at 8 p.m. He works in IT. So he's a desk person. Meaning like he doesn't do hard labor. He goes
He
to
works smart, not hard.
Yeah. But a lot of girls like to like point that out, be like he's not like a hard labor type of person because normally
He's smart.
Yeah. That's not what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
There's a difference when a man works at a hard job where he's working all day long, like construction or something, and the moment they come home, they want to pass out because they are so exhausted. But she's saying he doesn't do that. He works in IT, so he's a computer guy.
Yeah.
So that's it. I'm just saying that was her point. That's her point that she's trying to make. So
I can argue the point.
Oh, I know you can argue the point. Mentally straining eyes, staring at a screen all day.
Vitamin D deficiency.
That is true. You do have vitamin D deficiency. You don't work in IT, but you work in something very similar.
Very similar.
Yeah.
Just an enclosed room for 12 hours.
Vitamin D deficiency.
And
yeah. For real.
It kills you.
Okay. Moving on. I wanted to express her point. I get what she was trying to say. Okay. My partner has 2 oh wait, I already read that. We have 3 children, 7, 4, and 2, and I am fully responsible for their care. as well as every household duty, such as laundry, cooking, cleaning. I am a stay-at-home mom, but I am also self-employed. So after I look after the children all day, then I work for a couple hours on my laptop. My birthday is coming up. I asked my partner what he would think if I booked myself a vacation for a week on my birthday and went on my own. If he could use his PTO to take time off to look after and spend a week with our 3 kids, taking them to school and taking care of the house. He told me I was being selfish. It's selfish to want to go on a holiday for a week for my birthday. Ooh. My partner hasn't done a load of laundry in 10 years. He cooks dinner occasionally, maybe 2 times a month. He doesn't hoover, mop, or mow lawns. Oh, he doesn't even mow the lawn? Girl. That's a man's job. I make my man do it.
I enjoy it, though.
I know you do.
I enjoy it.
I get it. He's tired and he works full time, but I work too. I don't feel appreciated. I just want a week where I don't have to care for a crying child or stop a toddler from running into traffic or worry about everyone else's. Oh, is there more? Oh, hold on. I lost my track. I had to switch to the next. Yeah. The last time I spent time away from... Oh, okay. Or worry about someone else's good time while sacrificing my own. The last time I spent time away from the children/house was when we went out for dinner for his birthday in March, after they were asleep and I organized the babysitter. Oh, and my pap smear, which he tried to make me take the children to, even though he was home. Ooh. That would make me mad. The holiday would be paid for entirely by me. He gets 28 days of PTO, not including bank holidays. Last year, he lost 12 PTO days because he didn't take them. We're in the UK. All right, so am I the asshole? Can I start off?
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, you're not the asshole. You deserve a break too. And she also includes the fact that he lost time off days because he just didn't use them. So if it's your wife's birthday, I think it's not too much to ask for. Like, hey, I want to just go on a little vacation. Could you, take care of the kids? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like that's not too much to ask. But the whole telling her to take her kids to a pap smear, that's messed up.
Yeah, it's kind of
because that's when you're on the table like this, and oh, take the kids with you. Yeah, I'm gonna take my freaking kids for me being up on the table like this, getting poked at by a doctor. Sorry, that was not the best angle. Ow, my knee. All right, what's your opinion? I don't think that's too much to ask for.
I don't think it is too much to ask for. I think, I understand. I understand both sides.
Yeah, well, you are a man, so give us the male's point of view.
I understand the fact that, she hasn't had a break in so long.
Yeah.
Me too. When was the last time we had a break away from our kids?
It's been years.
When's the last time we spent the night somewhere without our kids?
Oh, it's been years.
That was before
I think that's
Ezra
when we
was
made.
born.
Yeah, that's when we made Ezra. That was the last time that we spent time away from our kid.
That was
singular.
Close to 4 years.
Yeah.
Because he's 3.
Yeah.
Plus the 9 months.
It's hard to get time away from your kids,
time.
especially if you don't trust anybody.
So, I get it. I get the fact that it's hard. It's rough. And yes, I think, we do deserve some time away.
Yeah. Everybody deserves a break.
Birthday, I mean, maybe he's lashing out and saying he's saying these negative things to her because maybe he wants to spend that with her, but at the same time, I would feel some type of way if you wanted to spend your birthday away from me and the family and the kids. Now, if you were like, you know what, I just want to get a week away from the house, and it's just a random weekend or a random week, like it's June 1st through the 7th.
Not even my birthday.
I don't care about June. Nobody cares about June. Nothing's in June. Bye. I got paid time off. I can take it, right?
Yeah.
If my job is allowing me to take it, to have some time away from you and just chill with the kids, okay. It's a 2-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 7-year-old?
Yeah. Well, 7, 4, and 2.
7, 4, and 2. Those are easy numbers. Yeah, a 2-year-old is going to be those terrible 2s. But, I mean, like, that's doable.
Yeah.
If I'm dealing with, like, a baby, and I got to, like,
sometimes it's a little bit more stressful.
I got to, like, give it, like, a bottle and stuff. Like, sometimes it's a little bit more stressful for days.
Yeah.
If I have to spend days with a baby, it's a little different. And if it's a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old and a 7-year-old.
Mostly self-sufficient.
Yeah, they're
kids.
pretty self-sufficient. 2-year-olds, man, you just throw a bowl of cereal in front of them, turn a movie on, they're good. They're good to go.
They're Gucci.
They're Gucci. I was gonna say that, but I was just like, maybe I should.
Gucci.
They're Gucci, yeah.
They're Gucci, man. Stick them in front of the TV.
Yeah, I mean, like,
great parenting, man.
I'm just saying, for a typical
dad.
A
typical, they could just stick them with an iPad or TV and call it a day.
It's not the right answer to say as a father.
No, it's not.
What I'm trying to say is it's not hard to take care of kids by yourself when they're those ages.
Especially when it's your kids.
Especially when it's your kids.
It's your kids. So you know them.
If the kiddo was like, 6 months old, a year old, I can see some type of like
difficulties.
I could probably do like a day or two. That's probably caps, like I might need some help.
So let's backtrack.
So I want to backtrack. So
you hold on. So you did say that you would feel some type of way, the fact that she doesn't want to spend her birthday with her husband, that she wants to spend it away from everyone.
I think it's just it's like, I want to spend it with you, like,
yeah.
I love you, I want to celebrate your birthday. Now, if it's like any other day, have fun.
Yeah.
But that's a special day. I want to spend those special moments with you. Like, are you going to just be like, you know what? I'm going to go for a stroll in the park for Iris's birthday and take leave for a week and go to the beach. I'm going to go to the beach for a week on Iris's birthday. Why? It's her birthday. Like, this is a special day, Those are special. Those are like moments. Like, you're married, you have kids, you do things together as a family.
Yeah.
On special days, you celebrate 4th of July together. You celebrate Christmas together. You celebrate birthdays together. Now, if it's like any other day,
now if she were to say, "Hey, I want us to have a vacation together, just me and you, no kids," then you would understand that.
Yeah.
Because she's saying, "I want to spend alone time with you." But she's saying...
Oh, I thought she was wanting to spend alone away from him and the kids.
No, she's saying that she wants to spend time away from him and the kids.
Yeah. She wants to be by herself.
So that's what I'm saying is that...
I think it's kind of weird.
If she would have said, I want to spend time away from the kids, but I want it to just be me and you. It makes sense.
That makes sense.
But considering that she's just like, I want to spend time away from you
and the kids.
I need...
On my birthday.
I just want to be solo. I want to be single for 4 days. It does kind of rub people the wrong way.
But that will tell you that there is underlying issues of unhappiness in a marriage.
The fact that when she on her special day, she wants to spend it away from everyone.
Yeah, and you can sit here and tell me that, oh no, she just wants to celebrate her birthday by herself. No,
nobody wants to be alone on their birthday.
I'm sorry. Stop. Look at yourself in the mirror. If you're sitting here telling yourself it's okay for a married woman with 3 children, and a 7-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 2-year-old, and a married husband, you're sitting here telling me that she wants to spend her birthday alone?
Okay, question.
I'm not saying that their marriage is messed up. I'm just saying that there's some unhappiness.
Question, though.
There's some unhappiness.
Yeah, but question. Now, let's just say that she's not trying to spend it alone. Let's just say that, because she didn't include what she's going to be doing on that little vacation. Let's just say that she wants to go with her girlfriends.
That's different.
Yeah. So
That's
instead
different.
of saying like I just want to have a girls' weekend with my girls, then I wouldn't really think that's selfish at all.
That's
I
not
think that's
selfish.
just
That's
like
different.
she wants to just
If she's
go
trying to
spend
spend
time
it
with
alone,
friends.
I think that's just weird.
Yeah, spending it alone
That's
that
just
is a
weird.
little like
That's sus.
It's a little sus.
It's sus
yeah.
and weird. Now, if she's going to go out and spend her birthday with her best friend that she grew up with,
Yeah.
like if you want to spend your birthday with Jesse, I mean,
You'd be a little butthurt about it.
I'm a little butthurt
You'd be a little butthurt
because
about
you're my wife and I do everything with you, and like because I'm happy.
But that's all. That's also because we're best friends.
But if
so
you're-
I don't do anything without you, and you don't do anything without me.
like
But
we just
that's
don't do
because
nothing
we
without.
developed
Yeah, we
that.
developed that.
Yeah.
And honestly, if it's any other day, bye.
Bye.
But if it's your birthday, that's special. Like that's.
Yeah, you want to come.
So
spend it with
I'm
me.
gonna say, I'm gonna say from a man's point of view, from my point of view, if it's your birthday, and you're married, I just feel like you do things together as a married couple, like two become one.
Yeah.
We're one. We do things together now.
Now, do you think
But-
she's an asshole for asking? Because he
I-
basically, when he heard it, the first thing that he called her was selfish. So would you agree with that?
That's kind of crossing the line.
Yeah.
I won't say you're selfish,
Mm-hmm.
and I won't say you're an asshole, but I would say like, that's your birthday. Like what about the family? Like you don't want to spend your birthday with your kids?
Yeah.
That's a special day.
But but that's the thing. As a mom, I get wanting to
I
spend
get
time
when
away from your kids.
I 100% get spending time away from your kids, not on
Yeah.
your birthday.
All right. For example.
Any other day but your birthday.
Take
a month.
Hold on. Let me chill.
Take 30 days paid time off away.
Okay. The one time that I really wanted to spend time away from I only had Iris at the time.
It was your 21st birthday.
Was my 21st birthday. I had to bring her with me. Because I thought my grandmother was going to look after her while me, my mom, and my best friend were going to go and actually have a girls' weekend. But they ended up coming along, and then we had kids and everything, and I'm just like, this is supposed to be my time away. So, like, I get wanting to have that time away because you're just like, I just want
I
to
couldn't
celebrate.
be there to celebrate with you.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm saying is that, like, during that time, like, I didn't want to spend my birthday with my kid. Yes, I loved my kid very, very much. But at the same time, I didn't want to deal with that stress of taking care of them, doing anything. Like, because I wanted to just be stress-free, do what I want. It's my birthday. I just want to have fun, and that's it. But I wanted to have fun with my mom and my best friend. So I was going with people, but they brought Iris along. So I had to still be a mom while I was out and about, which, you know, it kind of sucked because I couldn't just do what I wanted. So, like, that's why I see not wanting to have your kids there, because a mom's always just like, you got to think, when I'm around my kids, I am completely mom zoned all the time, to where I'm worried that they're going to, like, shoot. You saw what happened when you don't watch your kids freaking fall out a damn window. Our next door neighbor's kid fell out of a freaking window. They're okay.
Yeah.
But, like, you never know what a kid is going to do.
Yeah.
Shit happens. So that's why, like, moms are always on guard when they're around their kids. They're on guard. They're just like, oh, where's this at? Where they, oh, the baby, oh, this. Like, and we don't really get a break. And it's always that constant stress. So I get wanting to take a break away from your kids, so you don't, basically it's like taking a break away from your job, like having vacation time away from your job, because you're finally not having the stress of that. You're having a break from it. And that's why I see where she would want time away from the children. Not the husband, though.
But this is where I'm trying to get at.
Okay, go ahead.
We're going back to boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
You're a mother of
I am a
3
mother.
children, and so is that woman.
So is this woman.
That woman.
That's
and
why I feel
you.
for her.
That woman and you are mothers of 3 children. All right?
Yeah. Choose your next words wisely, sir. What?
We have to make sacrifices.
Of course. Don't think mothers make sacrifices all the
now,
time?
This is what I'm trying to get at.
Okay. I'm going to hear you out.
Your birthday.
Yep.
You want a break from your children. Spend your birthday with your kids, and then at night get a babysitter and go out and have fun. You have children, 7-year-old. They're seeing how they're even a 4-year-old. They're like sponges. The actions that the parents do, they're taking that in. So if the mother goes out and doesn't want to celebrate the birthday with their children, the 7-year-old is gonna be like, I wonder why mom had a birthday a couple days ago and she wasn't here. That's weird. I wonder why. I like birthdays. Birthdays are cool.
Stop. You're making me sad. So I see your point of view.
You can't. I get it. I get it. We want to have fun. We want to do. We want to say, go away, kids, and have fun, and take that break.
Yeah.
But and people watching this probably won't even understand. They probably won't even agree. But the joy of looking at Ezra and Iris for birthdays.
Oh, they love them. They love birthdays.
You can't.
They don't care whose birthday it is.
You can't sit here and tell me that you're going to spend a birthday without them.
Oh, well, yeah, no, I would never.
And that's all I'm trying to get at.
Okay, I see your point of view.
Now, you can go out again. I think the word "you're selfish" is wrong. Yeah. I think that's wrong because yes, mothers are the backbone of the home.
Yeah.
Y'all mothers out there, bust your butts day in, day out, nonstop to raise the next generation of families, to raise the next generation of doctors and teachers, the future generations that's going to be leading the world.
Yeah.
Kudos to y'all mothers. Kudos. It's hard. And as a father, I'm going to say, you can have breaks. You deserve breaks. You deserve those weeks. That woman in that article, you deserve to have a week break. But I don't think you should do that on your birthday. And that's just my opinion.
Okay. I see your opinion, though. I see it because I see both point of views because I get how it is for a mother. Like, on their special day, they want to be able to have a break.
I was going to say, if you want to do that stuff, like,
yeah.
Wait till your kids move out.
Yeah, well.
If you're trying to have birthdays away from your kids.
Yeah.
Because your kids are going to have kids.
Everyone lives different lives. So, like, I have to understand, like, for example, our friend, the one that came over and got her makeup done. I'm not going to drop names or anything. But, like, when she wants to, have fun and everything, she likes to go out with her husband to the clubs. That's how my mom is.
Because they're young.
Yeah. My parents are not young.
But like it's the young. But I'm sorry.
It's the young mindset.
It's a young mindset. And I'm sorry if I offend people when I say this, but if you find yourself getting a babysitter and going out to the clubs and the bars all the time with your spouse, that's time you could be spending with your kids. That's time that you could be spending developing your children. But instead, you're going out and drinking and having fun in your 40s. Like, when is enough? And I'm not trying to, like, call anyone out. I'm not trying to drop names. I'm just saying, like, that's quality time. You could be watching a movie with your kid. That's a time you could be playing a board game. Like, that's a time you could be spending quality time that you might not get because you might try to drive home that night.
Okay.
And
another point of view.
You can have fun. Like, don't get me wrong, have fun. Like, have fun once in a while. But, like, if it's just like
this is where I understand when a mother needs a break is because we are always there. we're always watching movies with the kids. We're always spending time with the kids. We're always doing things with the kids. We're always developing. We do need a break.
You need breaks. You need breaks.
But I also get your opinion when it's like a special day, like a birthday. Kids like birthdays. And I do, not trying to harp on my mom or anything, but I do remember being a little bit sad when my mom wanted to have our big birthday bash and we weren't invited. Like, it was an adult party, so we weren't allowed to go. So we had to go spend the night over at grandma's. And I do remember feeling sad about it because I'm just like, man, like, she's having a big party and I don't even get to go. So, like, I see that point of view to where it's just like the kid kind of feels like sad about it.
And for what?
Yeah.
For what? Because you wanted to get drunk and have fun? I mean, like, there's other ways of having fun. I mean, maybe your mom could have been like, you know, hey, let's have a big birthday party. You have a big birthday party, you cut cake, you have presents, you have a good day. And then have the party. The kids go to bed. And then have maybe then have a few drinks with your friends.
I do understand your point of view.
Like there's ways of going about it. And look, I'm not a perfect parent. I'm not a perfect husband. I'm not a perfect person. I'm just stating how I go about things, how I've changed and developed from the way I used to be. Mm-hmm. Because the way I used to be was the type of person that would go out all the time and party and drink. Yeah. And guess what? I wasn't a good husband. I wasn't a good father. I wasn't setting a good example. And I want to set those examples for my children because I want my children to see what it's like to be a good father. Yeah. What it's like to be there for them.
Honestly, I feel like I see both of the points of views. Like, as a mother, I see wanting to have a break, especially away from your kids because you're always with them.
My mom and dad went on a cruise without us for a week.
So
when I was like, I think I was like 11. Yeah. 10 or 11. But they never really ever go out and enjoy themselves. So when they went out, they dropped us off at my aunt's house. Yeah. And I remember, and I had a blast because I was with my cousins. We had the best time ever. My parents went on a cruise. They went to Mexico. They went to the Grand Canyons. And they had so much fun. They were like, okay, that was a life-changing experience. My dad took out his entire life savings and was like, I'm taking you kids because we had so much fun. Yeah. I want my kids to see this and experience this. Aww. This trip of a lifetime. So my dad took all his 401k, drained his 401k. He was like, screw it. He took out his life savings and he was just like, I'm taking my kids on a trip of a lifetime. Yeah. And he took us out.
And y'all had the best freaking time.
And I remember it like it was just yesterday. Yeah. And I was 16.
Considering the funniest thing is...
No, I was 14. I take that back. I was 14.
You were young. But like, considering that he did that, and then like, he's just like, I'm taking all this money out. But it did, you know, like, every time you ever talk about it, like that memory that you've had about going on that cruise, like every single time you're just like, that was awesome. So that money that your dad spent was very well worth it because it stuck with you for the rest of your life. Yeah. Yeah. So I thought that's pretty special. Yeah.
So I mean, like, parents can go out and have fun, you know? Yeah. They do. We deserve breaks. Yeah. We do. We really do. You deserve breaks. I deserve breaks. Shoot, our children deserve breaks. They're kids. They deserve breaks. Yeah. I just think when it comes to certain situations like birthdays,
that's like trying to spend Christmas away from your kids.
Yeah, like are you gonna spend Christmas away from them?
No, never. But that's because so I see your point of view is because it's a special day.
So
it's also things that kids love, which is presents, cake, and balloons.
So I'm gonna say this with that whole "Am I the asshole?" story. I think they should have compromised instead of name calling, instead of posting this on Reddit. I think they should have sat down and had an adult conversation and said, you know what, you do deserve a break. And you know what, you are right.
But spend your birthday with us, then the next week you can have off. I'm in an IT job,
and you're already undermining me saying that I come home and I sleep at 8 o'clock because I'm tired.
You were butthurt about that one.
And I walk the dog in the mornings, and I bust my butt around, and then she busts her butt around the house, and I get it. Like, y'all are, and she works, You know, she's a stay-at-home mom that works on a laptop.
Sorry we're talking too much about this. We actually relate to this story.
We relate to this kind of.
Very much so, because you do work in IT and I am a stay-at-home mom.
But
so.
you don't do the work like at home. Like,
no,
you're
I
not
don't
you're
not
not
really.
like a person that likes to try to find work on the computer.
No. I'm lazy. I like to sleep.
But I think these two adults, because they're what, in their 30s?
Yeah. No, I think almost 40s.
40s?
Hold on.
They don't act like they're in their 40s.
32 and 37. So,
Okay.
yeah, the man's almost in his 40s.
I think that they should have sat down and had a civil conversation and compromised. I think he should have said, you know what, you're right. You deserve a break. But I think your birthday's a special day, and I think we should spend time together because we have children. We have 3 children. Now, maybe a day after your birthday, have fun. Take that week. Take that week. You know what? Take 8 days.
So you just have a problem with it being on the special day because you're just like, I want to spend that special day with you.
Those days matter. Days matter. Those are memories you look back on, you reflect on with your kids, and you're just like, oh, you remember this birthday? You remember this Christmas? You remember this Thanksgiving? Yeah. You remember those days? Because I look back and I miss it.
Yeah.
I miss it. I miss having those special moments. I miss it so much.
Don't cry on me.
I'm trying not to. I miss it. And I remember each and every single one of them.
Yeah, they're special.
They are. I think that they're both an asshole. She should have planned it.
I love how you said that so sincerely. Like, they're both an asshole,
man. She should have planned it not on her birthday.
And then he should have not said that she was being selfish.
And he should have said, yes, take that leave, but not on your birthday. Take it a day after your birthday. Take it a week after your birthday.
I see your point.
And he shouldn't have called her.
It's actually like,
he shouldn't have called her those words.
Yeah, don't call people selfish.
Yeah.
Moms, I'm sorry, but moms is the one thing that, like, if they're a hardworking stay-at-home mom, they are not selfish.
If she's staying at home and she's paying for a trip.
Oh, yeah, she's paying for it.
You're not selfish.
Yeah.
You just, there's something we don't know about.
Yeah.
There's something we don't know about.
All right, we need to move on because we talked a little bit too much about that one.
I'm sorry, that kind of.
I know that hit home a little bit because it kind of related to our situations sometimes. But like, I get your point, and I do remember as a kid feeling some type of way about my mom not wanting to spend time with us on her birthday. Yeah. So I get what you're saying, and kids fun. Like birthdays.
Have fun. Adults can have fun. It's just there's
wait
boundaries.
until the kids go down.
There's limits and there's boundaries.
Oh, that's another good one. Boundaries. Yeah. Okay. Moving on. This is a little bit of a long one, so get ready. You ready? Okay. Am I the asshole for canceling a vacation because my wife can't pay her share after helping her adult son and ex-husband? Oh, damn.
Bro, what?
I love this.
This is already south.
Yeah, this already went south way, really, really fast. Okay, ready?
That's his wife.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder why the ex...
So, he canceled a vacation because his wife can't pay for her share because she helped her adult son and her ex-husband with something.
Okay, this is...
I know this is out of our zone because we haven't dealt with...
This is not... I love this stuff.
Well, I told you would like this.
I love this
I
stuff.
told you you would. Okay.
This is my jam. This is what gets me fired up.
Fired up. All right,
yes,
you ready?
Let's go.
My wife, 44 female, makes quite a bit less than me, 45 male. So our joint expenses are split 70-30. For the most part, things like vacations and where we bought a house are decided based on what she can afford. But there have been several times I've paid in full for vacations to places I really enjoy and wanted to share the experience with her. She has a 23-year-old son from her previous marriage. When she and I got together, I told her I wouldn't mind paying extra for things here and there until her son was 18 and working or in school so she could take care of him. For the majority of our relationship, he has lived with his father. He decided against college and trade school and hasn't expressed any interest in starting to figure out a plan for the immediate future.
He's 23,
let alone
living at
his
home,
life.
so he's a bum.
He's a bum.
We got a man bun.
We got a man bum.
A man bum. We got a man bum.
They also have man buns, so it's okay.
So we got a bum.
All right. So basically, her son doesn't know what he wants to do with his life. That's okay.
Sounds like a bum.
Okay, let me finish first. Gosh, you're already judging this kid. Poor kid. He floats from job to job, and his father is pretty much the same since the kid graduated. Bums. Therein lies the problem. Every few
bums.
Can you let me read? Damn.
Sorry.
Shut up. All right. Therein lies the problem. Every few months, they'll call her for a few $100. Oh, yeah, they bums.
They bums.
Calling them or her. This is her ex-husband being like, hey, can I have a couple $100?
You know what this sounds like? A bum having a kid who's a bum.
They're bums together. They're bummy. All right. Let me read on. Therein lies the problem. Every few months, they call her for a few $100 here and a few $100 there. $20 this week and $80 the next. Sometimes it's her son calling for help. Sometimes it's her ex-husband. This has caused her to be short on funds for our plans and things she volunteered to cover on more than one occasion. Her reasoning when it's her ex asking is that since their son lives with him, she has to help him. And I get that point. I get that to a point. We were supposed to go on a vacation later this month. Nothing major or fancy, but just time away. Hold on, I had to go to the next picture. We had agreed to split the cost, and all that was left to pay for the hotels, rental car, and some reservations. Her ex-husband called needing help getting his car out of the impound and getting caught up on rent. Their son hasn't been able to get to work without the car because he doesn't want to ride a bike or take the bus.
Bum.
Ooh,
Big bum.
No. Almost $5,000 later, they're set up, but my wife told me she can't pay for her portion of our vacation, so I told her I was canceling it. Good for you, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. She called me a heartless ass that she's just taking care of her son, and we've been arguing over it. But my stance is this. They're both able-bodied adults that keep making a series of life decisions that keep them at a standstill, like quitting jobs over little things, smoking and going out. And her always digging them out of their hole is starting to impact our lives more and more. And I didn't sign up for that. Am I the asshole for canceling our vacation?
So familiar.
I know.
This story sounds so familiar. And I am
Damn.
sorry if I have family that's watching this, but
don't drop names.
I'm not.
I'm just saying, don't drop names.
Listening to that,
yeah,
good for him.
For real. Thank
Bum.
you for setting that boundary, dude.
Bum. And look, I get it.
Bum. Both of y'all bums.
I love my kid. I'll do anything for my kid. Your kid ain't a kid anymore.
They're an adult.
They're an adult.
But the thing that bothers me is the fact that I get wanting to help your kid. I get that. Helping your ex-husband, who is a full-grown man, who your son lives with. I'm sorry, but if you can't take care of our kid and you're a bum yourself, I'm sorry, but my kid needs to come back home and he needs to live here because apparently you don't know what the heck you're doing. Like that's what gets me is the fact that she's helping the ex-husband.
No, she needs to stop helping them both. They're both full-grown adult able bodies.
Yeah.
Lazy number one, lazy number two.
Is still pretty young, so like that's not too bad.
What did you just say? What'd you say?
It's not too
Where
young.
was I when I was 23?
You were married to me.
Well, if I wasn't married to you,
you would be a bum.
We didn't get married when I was 23.
We met when you were 22.
We got married when I was 24.
When you were 23.
24.
Oh yeah, you turned 23 when I met you.
But think of it like this.
24 is when we got married.
Think of it like this.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's just say you didn't even enter my life.
But you had a job though. Okay, sorry, you had a job.
Let's just say you did not enter my life.
Yeah, you'd still be working at Verizon.
I was fine. I had my own
you
place.
Were doing good.
I was doing okay.
You did not have your own place.
I did.
Not when I met you.
Not when you met me, but
Yeah.
I chose not to because I was going to move to New York and I was really not going to meet you.
That's right. That's right.
But I lived
I'm
off
stating
Cliffdale.
facts.
I lived off Cliffdale for almost 2 years by myself.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Chill.
I'm just saying.
Chill, bro.
I'm just saying. I had an apartment. I moved from one apartment to another apartment. I even shared rent with another dude before I even had those apartments. Back in 2012. 2012, I moved out and shared rent with someone. I'm just saying, stop being a bum. If it takes you riding the bus or riding a bike to go to work,
ride that bike.
Ride that bike.
Ride that bus.
I rode a bike in the snow, in the rain.
Yeah.
Now, I will say my bike was motorized, but I still rode it in the snow.
That's all you had.
I still rode it in the snow.
Yeah.
I still rode it in the rain. I still rode it in the sunshine.
Because that was your transportation. That was all. Yeah.
I mean, I busted my butt for it.
Yeah.
You know?
It was a nice bike.
There's beaters out there you can buy.
Yeah.
If you save up and you ride the bus and save that money, walk your happy butt to work, catch a ride, get on a bike, do something, work from home if you're that unable. Job hop, and I get it. Like I job hop, but like I did it from like year to year.
Yeah.
But I mean, like there was so much I could have done. I was buying watches, suits, shoes. I was buying nice things because I had nothing else to spend money on. I had my own place.
Yeah.
It's just like when I hear people saying like their 20s, early 20s, and they don't know what they want to do with their lives. Stop. Just do something.
Do something. Do anything.
Do something. Stay busy.
Yeah.
And then
Don't
change up.
Yeah. So
change up later.
I get not knowing what you want to do that early in life. Okay, I get that.
But do something.
But do anything. Go get any kind of job.
Be a postal man.
Yeah.
Deliver some mail. They got good
try
benefits.
new things.
Try new
You're
things.
young, so you
Yeah.
can go out and try different things. Start a business.
All right.
Work at random places. I job hop a lot when I was young because I just.
But you stayed busy and you didn't.
I did.
You didn't
when I went from what? Yeah. So when I quit one job, I'm just like, oh. I really don't like this job. This job sucks, and
You
my
already had a job
boss
lined
sucks.
up and everything.
I had a job lined up for the next one because I'm just like, I don't like working here anymore. Oh, I'm gonna go work over here.
Yeah.
So like, even though yes, I was technically job hopping, but I never went long without a job. Like I already kind of had
like having to ask people for money. Like, hey, I need help. I need a couple.
Yeah, like I would always have something lined up afterwards. Like if I was gonna quit a job, I would make sure that I had another job in place before I quit that job. Because even though yes, I was unhappy and I was just like, I don't want to be working here anymore.
I will say I was young and dumb, and I did job hop where I didn't have a job lined up.
Yeah.
But I had a job within a week.
Mm-hmm.
I would have no job lined up, and I would have a job in a week.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 weeks. But like I was literally work.
Yeah.
I would have at least 100 applications.
But if you're just sitting at home on your butt doing nothing, that you a bum. You a bum.
I got my first job when I was 16, and I only worked there just to get an iPod. And then when I quit there, I got my real first job when I was 18. I worked there for 2 years. I was an assistant making $7.15 an hour or $7.25 an hour. It was minimum wage.
Decent.
It's minimum wage. $7.25 an hour.
Yeah.
Part time.
It's money. It's something.
And I went from working there as an assistant to move my way up to sales. And went from sales to store manager.
Yep.
In 2 years. And I started making, it wasn't much money. It was like, I was making more off commission, but
yeah.
I was making like $11
an hour. But you were
an
doing
hour.
something. It's better, honestly, like,
There's-
even having a job that doesn't even pay that much, at least you're doing
It's not
something.
what I
It's better
wanted to
than-
do.
Yeah, but at least it's better than sit on your butt doing nothing.
Yeah.
Because even though, yeah, that might not be what you want to do. Like, me, I hate customer service jobs. If I have to, the customer's always right, and I have to make the customer happy, I want to kill myself. I do. I rather throw myself off of a building than make a Karen happy. I can't stand it.
I like making Karens happy.
I don't.
I do.
See, but you're a people, like, you're a people person. I am not.
I mean, people.
I can't stand
people.
people.
Can really make me upset. Like,
Yeah.
Like the scenario that happened the other day where I had to like keep changing just to make this person
Yeah.
happy. But it was just like, you know what? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we'll be like, man, this dude was rough. Like, I worked on this for an hour and a half, and
Yeah.
I sent him everything he asked for, and then he was just like, never mind.
Yeah.
I'm okay. Like, it's fine.
Well, there's a difference between that and when you work at like retail and stuff,
Oh, yeah,
and you
yeah,
have
yeah.
someone yelling at you or screaming at you,
I
and
mean-
you're just like, I can't do anything about what you're yelling at me
That was
for. I
like-
don't know what I can do.
That was like
Like,
those
there's
people
nothing I can
When I was
do.
selling phones, that was like those people that would come in and be like, why is my phone service not working?
Oh, let me
Let
go.
me go.
out.
Let me go grab my wrench and go work on this tower. I sell phones, stupid. Get out of here.
Stupid.
Call customer
Oh.
service. I don't know. Have someone send out some van. I don't know.
So it's just like, you're gonna do jobs that you don't like. You're going to do jobs that you hate, but at least you're doing something. So think of what you're gonna do next. Like, think of how to better yourself rather than just be like, I just don't want to do it. Don't do it at all, and then
Yeah.
like just sit at home and do nothing. Then you're just, sorry for a lack of better expression, but you're just a waste of space at that point.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So
Go
we've
do
been
something.
we've been podcasting for about an hour and a half. You want to call it a night? I
Hold
think
on.
we got some really good.
Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if the
another
next
one?
one is good. Ooh, okay. Can we end on this one?
Okay, well, no,
All right. We'll end on this one. Am I the asshole for not hosting a party my wife planned earlier this week when I had planned long ago to only play video games this weekend?
Okay, wait.
All right. Am I the asshole for not hosting a party my wife planned earlier this week when I had planned long ago to only play video games that weekend?
Okay, so she
Wants him to host
wants
a
him to
party.
host a party, but
But he already planned, and he's like, I've got video games. I got to
Video
go
games.
with the boys.
Okay.
All right, ready? So Zelda. Tears of the Kingdom came out today on the Nintendo Switch, and I have been looking forward to it and planning for this game for years. Zelda has always held a place in my heart where I can escape the
Yes.
mundane of daily life, especially as an adult
Yes.
who works a full-time job, pays the bills, etc. No kids in the household, it's just me and my wife. Starting 6 or so months ago, I told my wife that when this game came out, I would essentially become a hermit and go in my hole for an entire weekend when it's released. Which I understand.
I
Because when
understand
you're
because-
waiting for a game, you're just like, you're anticipating it. You're excited for it. When
Let me
Hogwarts
tell
Legacy
you-
came out, I was just like,
No,
goodbye.
No, but you don't. Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. 'Cause I haven't been a gamer for very long.
I
Yeah.
relate to one game with about this person.
Okay. Which one?
So Zelda is dear to my heart because I played, Ocarina of Time.
You grew up with it.
I grew up with it.
Yeah.
I played Guild Wars, Prophecies, Factions, Either North, Spearhead. Wait, Prophecies, Guild Wars, Prophecies, Nightfall, Either North. There's another one I can't remember. This was so long ago. I played this in 2000. It was like 2000. It's like 2007, 2008 when I was playing these games. Guild Wars, for some audacity, released that they're making a Guild Wars 2. and that they'll be coming out with it soon. And I was like, oh, this is cool. And this is when I started working. And 2012 rolls around. They started pushing out more content saying, hey, get the pre-release. GameStop was big. This is when you had to go into GameStop and pre-order your game.
Yeah, I remember that.
I spent like $100 on this pre-order. Mm-hmm. The game didn't release years later.
Yo.
From 2007, 2008 till 2012. I think it released in 2012 or 2013.
You're waiting years for this game.
I waited forever. And I was literally like, I'm going to be a hermit. I'm literally never going to leave my room. I'm going to play this for like a month straight.
Yeah.
And I did. And that joy was so nice.
Did you quit your job to play the game? Be honest.
I can't remember. I don't think I did.
Because I know some people will legit quit a job or ask for time
off. Yeah.
Just so they can play a game for a very long time.
But let me tell you, that feeling,
it's great.
Back then, it was really good.
Yeah.
So when you hear about games coming out, and it's like something that you grew up on, or you played for a long time, and you wait, and you wait, and you wait.
I feel like that's going to be me for Hogwarts Legacy 2. When that comes off, I'm going to be like, I'm not a mother or a wife.
Yes.
for the next 2
weeks.
I am going to fully develop into this.
You don't understand that experience unless you've been through it.
All right. So, hold on. I got to find out where I left off. So no kids are in the household. It's just me and my wife. Starting at 6 or so months ago, I told my wife that when this game came out, I would essentially become a hermit and go into a hole for the entire weekend when it's released. I would eat, sleep, and breathe Zelda. I continued to reiterate to her my plans every time the topic came up, and even more so as the game got closer to the release. I took time off of work. As I put it, he took time off. He took time off.
How is she not remembering?
I know. I want to see what happens now. I put this on my work calendar as soon as I knew the launch date. Fast forward to earlier this week. Oh, this poor guy. I reminded her again that I would essentially disappear this weekend to do what I want to do, which is to play the new game all weekend. She then plans a movie night with a bunch of neighbors for tonight. On launch day, I made sure to clean up the house, do the dishes, and even did like 4 loads of laundry and reorganize the linen closet in preparation for this weekend.
It's just a movie.
Yeah, I know. The time for the party rolled around and I took a break from playing and made all the popcorn and set everything up in our home. Sorry, I had to switch to the next photo. Okay. The dishes. I took a break from playing, made all the popcorn, set everything up in our home theater.
This man took a break from the game that just
for her, and then went back to playing my game. As guests showed up, I welcomed them in. Oh, he even got off the game to welcome them. And showed them the way to the theater room and continued to play my game. When the movie was over, I greeted them again as they left, and then I helped. What is she mad about then? This man, like, even though...
You're not chit-chatting while you're watching a movie.
I know. I helped clean up the kitchen on another short break. Fast forward to now. My wife is mad at me for playing my game downstairs while she hosted the movie night alone. She said it was weird and stupid that I couldn't carve out a couple hours for this movie night. It's just a stupid video game, is what she's saying. I reminded her that I made plans for this weekend months ago and that doesn't contradict what I have been telling her I would do for months now. So am I the asshole for playing the new game while she hosted a movie? She's an asshole.
Because you don't respect what your husband loves and enjoys.
Yeah, like, that's so mean. Like, this man has been so excited for months. This man has been excited, constantly reminding you every second.
What did people say?
Oh, I don't have it.
That's something I want to know. If people think he's the asshole.
No. They definitely determined, like, because it says at the top, you're not the asshole.
Okay, good.
Because they do a voting system, and then it says it at the top. But like, this man planned this for months, and he was so excited. And like when your partner is excited about something, I don't care what the heck it is. If your partner is into a new book that's coming out, or a new movie, or literally they have an interest in something and they're so excited for it, and you try to take that away from them.
That sounds like she just planned it like last minute.
She did. She totally did. She planned that crap last minute. Was just like, I want to have a movie night this weekend. Oh, you're playing a video game? That's going to be so weird that I'm just hosting a movie by myself. Bitch. No. Let your man have his... Let your partner have their interests and their loves.
This is why women who don't play video games,
they don't get it.
They don't get it.
They don't.
And
I'm glad you got me into video games, because I truly love it.
I am not trying to diss women at all. I'm just saying
people who don't even say women, just people who don't play
games.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Because there are men out there who have women
games.
who are...
I'm going to say...
It's rare.
If you don't play games, you'll never understand. You'll never understand.
I agree with you 100%, because I never understood.
You'll never understand.
Because I made this man take away... I didn't make you, but we discussed it before, where you sold your PlayStation because I was mad because you weren't spending enough time with me. But the one video game, if you guys need some tips and tricks on how to get your woman addicted to video games, give her Animal Crossing. Because that's what he did to me.
It's an idea.
It's just an idea, but it worked. He gave me Animal Crossing, and he's just like, oh, this is a really fun game. Like, you should play it. And I got hooked to where I would wake up early. I don't like waking up early. I don't. You know me. I hate waking up early. I would wake up early just to play this game, and I would play it all day. And then we would fight over it, because we only had the one Switch and we only had the one account, so we had to freaking share it. And we were sitting there fighting over it. And sometimes you would purposely wake up before me just to play it.
Yeah.
But we were that was the first game that I ever got like truly addicted to, because I was creating my own little world. That feeling though
of something that you love
and that you've created and that you worked hard at and that you just enjoy thoroughly, like you can just get lost in it for hours.
So you can sit here and say games are weird, I don't understand it, but like let's just say you're into knitting and you're that type of woman that loves to knit, and you spend hours and hours knitting. But then your husband comes and's like, that's fucking weird.
Really? That's what you've been doing all this time? You've been knitting a blanket? Like, really? Like, it kind of destroys you, because you're just like, I've been working so hard on it, and like, I enjoy it, and it's made me happy.
And your type of thing may not be the same as his.
Yeah. Everyone's got their own little thing.
Everyone's got their own little thing. And it's
just
what
like
makes
people
them happy.
who like reading books. There are some people who get really invested in books and stuff, and they read a whole bunch of books. They could spend hours and hours being invested into a book. Can't relate. But it's just books. But I can see, like, I've been invested in a book before. But it took me getting invested into a book for me to realize, be like, oh, now I see why people really like books. This book. Yeah. Like, I see why people... Books. Yeah. But I'm not much of a reader, so... Yeah. Oh, Isaac's awake. We need to end it.
So we've come to the conclusion, she's an asshole.
She's an asshole.
You guys are amazing.
Dude, you play Zelda, man. You play Zelda. You play it, man. Play it until your heart's content, man. Play Zelda. Okay. We love you guys.
We love you guys.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to like, subscribe. You guys are awesome. Share.
And like and subscribe and do all those things. Yeah.
No, I don't want to.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, bye.
Bye.